gosh. Babe, this big thing is $7. Oh god, I don't want to get pricked. This is $10. This is nice. It's a... I can't even pronounce it. Prices are so crazy. Oh, look at this red ant. Can you see? Watch out, look at that fire ant thing. Ow! Maybe try going like this. Are you gonna get one?
This one.
Oh, please.
This is a Madagascar too, but it's a silver.
I see. I can tell. You can tell the difference.
Yeah, we're between, I'm into cactus and succulent society clubs.
Oh, nice.
And so we go to those shows and we sell a lot of response material at those shows. We started that back in October 2018. And then we've been doing kind of appointment-only sales for a while. We just got our big sign up and like the nursery flags and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we did. Our grand opening was a week from yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends in that as well, and like they were recently just
Cool. Yeah. We're kind of. I mean, even a lot of people in San Diego have no clue where we're going. We're a tiny little like town. Yeah, no one really knows. Cool. This is where I do a lot of propagation work. A lot of the seeds get started inside up at the house under fluorescent lights. And then once they're a few months old, I'll move them out here under shade. We get really, really hot, so the shade is a necessity.
Helps a lot, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise things will fry. And it's transitioning them because the fluorescent lights don't produce any UV radiation.
Right. Yeah.
And they'll just fry in the sun if they go straight into the sun. So that, and I have trouble keeping up with the watering even. So these guys are mostly, I think, about 8 or 9 months old, all from seed. Just different varieties and stuff. I've been doing cactus from seed for the longest. Some of the big, the Argentinian saguaros, the Trichoceres trichoceres, those are like 8 years old from seed. And then some stuff's just really, really slow growing. I've also been battling with squirrels lately. Digging up like turmeric and chewing it off. They really like this one. Some things they don't touch. I mean, some things are poisonous, but and then of course, this is small damage from yesterday.
Damn.
So I've been battling with them, but these are turbinicarpus, which grow super slow. Like this was like a 5-year-old plant from seed.
Oh wow.
But thankfully they ate this one and not the crested one.
Yeah.
I have a crested one, so I actually have a shade box over there. I'll show you, but that's where I keep stuff that they tend to be chewing, and it's a lot of turbinicarpus seeds, which. Yeah, of course they have good taste in plants too. They eat them. Yeah, I mean just a mishmash. I've been growing all kinds of stuff. I've did some of the mesons. Oh no!
They got something else?
Yeah, they got
no.
So yeah, it's been a struggle, especially this year, really bad.
We just picked one.
Oh yeah. Oh no!
Thankfully, they didn't go after the whole thing. I'm gonna move these somewhere else because
oh my God.
I love this plant. It's super rare. It's also getting poached from the wild.
Oh shit!
Right now, to satisfy a collector's market, mostly in Korea.
Of course, yeah.
And people will come in with helicopters and just like rip them off the cliffs and drop them into a boat and ship them off. These were seed grown, and I know the guy that grew them. But I'm hoping to be one of the people propagating them from seed, because until there's a lot on the market from seed, people are going to keep poaching them from the wild. So, but they only grow on the north coast of one of the Channel Islands, San Cedros Island. It's the only place in the world they grow. It's really inaccessible, which is why people come in with helicopters and stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to set these ones aside. But I've been doing a lot of aloes. I got into aloes. These are all seed-grown aloes, and I think you saw some of the bigger ones down there. And the aloes are cool too. I've mostly been doing. So the aloes, there's a lot from South Africa and then kind of up into the more tropical belt, just north of South Africa. There's a lot of Madagascar. A lot of the more tropical ones, the ones in Madagascar, don't like cold. We get pretty cold out here. We get down to 25 multiple times every winter. But the ones from the west coast of South Africa and up into the Namibian desert, those ones are super cold hardy, and they're used to winter rainfall because they have a Mediterranean climate like ours. So they get all the rain in the winter. It gets really cold there, and then just hot, dry summers. So I can show you. We walk by it, but one of my seed-grown tree aloes, Aloe dichotomous, it just loves it in the ground. I don't want it. I just
I got out of aloes because one died, and I was like, all right.
Oh sure.
I was like, that's it. So then I just went back to cactus, and I probably have like over 40 maybe, 60. So I've been seeing some crazy aloes I want to get back into, but I'm just like I don't know yet. I think eventually I'll get back into it.
Some are easier than others. There's a few I've even like for stuff, if you can. Sometimes like growers have really different ways of doing things. Like sometimes I buy plants from growers and the soil drains so well that I can't even keep it watered. So I have to like instantly transplant it in my soil, which is a little heavier than a lot of people's soil. Some of the aloes are just super hard to grow. I just gotta be honest with you. There's some I've grown from seed. Like actually, here's an instance. I'm working on losing my last one. This one died last week. This is Aloe boyley. I don't know why I'm growing it. No one really wants it. It's rare. And it's one of those ones you read in books. Crazy. The astrophytums are super cool. Or this or the
astro.
Unfortunately, the 4-ribbed astros tend to split, so they don't have enough room. But yeah, I don't even know why I'm bothering with it because no one really wants it. The collectors don't even want it. It's not even that cool.
Yeah.
I had a lot of like maybe 50 or 100 seeds.
Yeah.
And a few of them survived. 4 survived to the point that I put them in gallons, and now they're all starting to croak. So they don't like me. There's a few other grass aloes. It's like,
Man, you got some crazy ass too, man.
Yeah. Feel free to look around. Oh, these plants right here, and this includes a lot of my seed grown aloes. Some of the immaculate ones that people don't really care about. They're just kind of spotted. I think they're rad.
Right.
A lot of them look like maculata or sapinaria, which is super common. But these are actually going to be featured in the Old World Garden at the Safari Park, which is run by the San Diego Zoo. So yeah. I'm really excited to have some of my.
Is that a Copiapo?
It is. That one's Hasseltoniana.
Oh my god.
The sun scorched when I moved it out of the house this summer. Because the Copiapos aren't cold hardy out here. Yeah. They need to be bone dry in the winter. And we get a lot of rain. But shit.
Oh wow.
Crazy. Yeah, and I am kind of like embarrassed being out here. There's like so much things I need to do. It's all good. Like some of these plants don't even have. Yeah, these ones are cool. I love. They're really toothy, and they get really cool colors on them, like when they get sun stressed.
Oh wait, do you have some out there, or no?
These ones I don't. I had a bunch of I had some of the deuteraconias, the ones that are kind of spiky and silver leaf.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you think it is. Yeah.
And then there's brevifolia, which is like a really, really tiny, almost lime green one. Yeah, these are deuteraconia brevifolia. They're really easy. They're just super slow growing.
Oh, okay.
So, a lot of agaves. Oh yeah.
I love when they're crested like that.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for like the crest, variegated, anything like any kind of mutation.
Right.
It's super cool.
And that totem is crazy too.
Yeah. I've had that one for a while. It's really slow growing, even in a big pot like that. But that's actually, it's just starting to make it here in the U.S. But there's a big cactus grower in Italy that has a bunch of these. So I actually bought it from Italy, and I'm just gonna chop it up and propagate it.
I wanted that's a Mexican fence post, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then we grow a lot from seed, and there's various reasons for doing it. One is you can get a lot of things from like tiny little packets sent through the mail. Yeah. But then every now and then you get some freaks somewhere in here. There's one. Agave Montana. This one usually does an offset. It gets huge. It's cold hardy. It's drought hardy. It's heat tolerant. And so that's going to be like a one of a kind plant.
Nice.
Wow, yeah.
Variation on it. And again, it gets massive. It gets the
nice.
size
Yeah,
of
it is
a
nice.
Mongolia.
Wow, that is nice.
So, yeah. Well, hoping it stabilizes. On agaves, it tends to stabilize. I've had a lot of aloes that will show like a tiny bit of variegation and then it'll just disappear.
Yeah.
It'll grow out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, agaves is something I've been trying to get into too. I'm just trying to find the right. I think we might pick up one of these. You got them over there too. Right?
I got a bunch. Yeah, blue glows are awesome. They're beautiful. They're one of the easier agaves. They're just like,
maybe that'll get my confidence.
Sure. Honestly, agaves are some of the easiest succulents. Like the ones in the landscape, I forget to water them all the time. There's sometimes they go in the landscape just like the months without water, and they're happy. Yeah. So agaves are definitely like I love them just because they're so tough. There's a lot of the really cool cacti like you water them once too much. Like that's the other thing, you can water the agaves all the time, and they're also fine. They just grow faster. You don't water them, they just slow down. Squirrel creek box. A lot of seedlings. So this is right after it munched the other one I showed you. This is where I put the Turbinicarpus crest.
Holy shit, these are so small.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What else is cool about growing those from seed is a lot of them show a lot of variation in the flocking, the white patterns on them. So it's cool because like each one's a little different. And then if you look at these are Turbinicarpus lophophorioides. It's one of the cactus that looks the most like Lophophora or peyote.
Yeah, those are nice too.
Yeah,
I have a little baby guy.
Yeah, and these all got their tops munched off.
Damn.
By the squirrels. And actually a lot of them got ripped out of the soil too.
You're right, they do got good taste, man.
Exactly, yeah. They can smell out whatever's rare, whatever's hard to grow.
There we go, now we're talking.
Yeah. I'm still getting the hang of some of the harder to grow stuff. Like some of the stuff like Pilosa cereus, you just throw the seeds in and
that's
it's
it.
Like,
yeah.
Others you can see I'm not getting awesome germination rates on, but getting better all the time. Right, I'm doing it for a while and keep trial and error, man. Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Wow.
This is crazy.
I know. Wow. I know. Yeah. Thank you
for sure. Thanks for taking interest in it.
I've been collecting for maybe 2 years now, but it's never gonna stop. Like once you get into it,
oh no, it's
done.
Such an addiction. And for me too, it's like I'm kind of tired with cactus right now. Let me get into it, and then I just like choose something else that I get into. So I started growing a bunch of acacias from seed, like acacia trees, like 2 years ago. And then I actually had a buddy I met on Instagram who's like super into acacias, and so now he's getting me more and more into acacia.
Right,
He's like, "Hey, grow this one. Here's a bunch of seeds. So just like go pick seeds from the landscape." I'm like, "Okay."
You guys sell gravel too? Or not?
Not yet. Like we're gonna sell like some smaller bags of like nicer top dressing stuff.
I think like not one up, but like a thing that nurseries don't do is gravel.
Oh yeah.
Like, a lot of nurseries don't sell gravel.
Yeah.
But I think you doing that, especially like the black gravel, because like I usually have like the mixed colored gravel. Sure. So like with the black gravel, I see that I'm like, shit, it looks good, you know?
Yeah, I was just telling him like, oh wow, they use black ones. It's really nice.
Oh yeah. All over the place. And it's better when the dogs are out. Our dogs will chase away the squirrels. Then the problem is the dogs also chase away customers. Yeah, right. Well, they're friendly. Like they'll actually catch squirrels sometimes, but like they bark a lot at customers, and like they would never bite a customer.
Yeah.
But you can't have them out. So this is all your. We're on 4 acres, so this is a rock. It's kind of like it's like a big L-shaped property, and the rock is the crook of the L. So I don't know. Be careful climbing the rock or walking into. Okay. Because the dude are coming. Yeah, I think I see it. Yeah.
I'm coming up. Go up there.
And so instead of planted this guy like almost a little over 3 years ago, I just kind of scooped out the soil. And what's cool about this is it'll keep growing and growing and growing even over rock. So eventually, you know, by the time I'm dead, it might be like this.
Yeah. Damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
It's like
hey, can you grab this? Because I'm not trying to go all the way up there. And like roll back.
Crazy.
So big.
Yeah, I saw that from like over there. I saw this on top. I was like, shit.
Which is, again, that's how they grow in the wild. I've even seen some people bring them to shows to show off. And sometimes they'll just bring like a clump and it's totally eating up the pot. So you don't even see the pot. It's just like a clump of this plant. Damn. So that one should be cool. We'll show you one other thing while I'm over here. And again, squirrels were ripping on it. So.
Oh, jeez! Wow! Oh my gosh!
Ficus palmeri.
You were just looking at it.
Yeah, I was. I was like, whoa, those are really cool.
And it's doing pretty well.
Oh my
I
gosh.
splashed it with water a lot, and there's a really deep crevice. Like this rock is just holding in more soil. And I actually had it without all this green stuff on it. But again, the squirrels were pulling on it, and then also just watering it was washing away some of the dirt. So eventually the roots will just kind of like fill in and grip.
Wow.
But right now it's, I just planted it this year. So.
Wow.
That's next level.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
Oh, that's how they grow too in habitat. Like I haven't seen them in habitat, but you see pictures of them, and they're just like growing like really awesome, like kind of bonsai root over rock style, just like over huge.
That's super
Wow.
cool.